My experience in Pakistan has been the best possible. There I developed the method to detect specifically the venoms of bites of snakes in bitten persons. The Barrett Hodgson University for me was a big surprise because I've met many private institutions around the world, and here I found a place with a very good infrastructure, trained, happy, educated, treat you very pleasantly. I can say the faculty is among the best I've seen. Everyday activity in BHU to make this one of the top institutions of Pakistan. So if you're not the best, you're going to be one of the best. Being one of the best, you're within the best. That's, I think, what counts. I am Luiz Guilherme, Heneine, born in Brazil. I was raised by a medical doctor as a father and a caring mother who was part of the heart of the family. And my education, I had an upbringing very forward because of the education. My father being also a medical doctor and a scientist. He was professor of biophysics. He always made certain the importance of education in the lives of all of us. So I followed a little bit his steps. I always liked biology. And then we lived a little bit for 2 years in the United States, where I did part of my junior high studies, where I was able to be participating in some interesting projects coordinated by the government of the United States to analyze the purity of the water in the country. I thought it was very well conducted, and that got me more and more interested in doing science. My education, I graduated in biology by the Federal University of Minas Gerais. Then I did my MSc in physiology and pharmacology, where the theme of my master's degree thesis was already immunology. Then I got a scholarship from the Brazilian government to do my PhD in immunology at the University of Birmingham in the United Kingdom. There I developed the method to detect specifically the venoms of bites of snakes in bitten persons, the diagnostic of snake bites. Then returned to Brazil. I went with my life in the lab, coordinating students, supervising students, and then I did my postdoc studies at Instituto Pasteur. I stayed for 1 year in immunology pharmacology, and then returned to Brazil, where I am today, continue my research in developing applications of immunology in the field of snake bites and envenomations in general. My family, it's composed of father, mother, and 4 brothers. It was a very happy upbringing. We had a very happy life. We still have. And with a lot of education, of respect for the elderly, for the next person, ethics. That helped me a lot throughout my life. To be humble and to be persuasive and always go after your objectives. That was something my father always said. Don't worry if you think you are right. Go talking to people, follow your instincts, and things should be all right. It has been so like this up to date. My experience in Pakistan has been the best possible. I must say that before coming here, I was alarmed by the number of friends, family, even people did not know me very well, calling me all the time saying that I was not supposed to come. But I said, no, I have to go. I've been invited by a good institution, and it's more than my duty, and I came. And I was surprised when I arrived here that it was not all like that. People are very warm. They really don't want war. I spoke to everyone. What they want is peace, progress, and live their lives peacefully. And I had the best experience ever with the warm relation of the people. I found most of the people here, I can say that I spoke, that the eyesight's in the future. They are really determined to do something better, to change the situation now for a better situation in the future. That really got me because that's the way it should be. And everybody has smiles on their faces. They're very polite. And I might say I've been to many institutions. They are well trained, very intelligent, and I felt very good about all this. Karachi, it's a huge city. I was coming here from airplane, and when I saw it, I was amazed by the sheer size of Karachi. I couldn't believe it. I've seen big cities, but really Karachi, and I might say it's beautiful. It has a very nice set out, not many big buildings. So from up, it has like a whitish look. For me, it was very nice, very pleasant to see. When I arrived here, I was received by my friend Akil and his wife Samsha very warmly, and they drove me around the city a little bit. And I found the city crowded, a lot of traffic, but people went about their lives calmly. And I saw him driving the car easily, just going there. So there wasn't a problem of dispute of the traffic, anything. Everybody take their lives easily. And then I find that people that I met in Karachi are, as I met in Islamabad, very helpful, friendly, and want to talk, change experiences. So I'm very happy to be here. And as I said before, I wish I will come back. The Barrett Hodgson University for me was a big surprise because I've met many private institutions around the world and in Brazil particularly. And here I found a place with a very good infrastructure. It seems like it was taught in the smallest smallest detail. The staff is very well trained, trained, happy, educated, treat you very pleasantly. I can say the faculty is among the best I've seen. People who experiences the best universities of the world, best researchers, publishing, so they are top of the fields and capable of doing research, developing research. In all fields, in bioscience, I saw many fields of bioscience, and in high level. I saw the labs of biosciences well equipped, and more than that, again, the faculty more than well prepared. They're willing to share their views, to share their works in a very happy manner, in a very proud manner, and I feel everybody is proud of be part of BHU, if I may say that, because they really show that. They really want BHU to thrive in the future, to be one of the best faculties, universities, in not only Pakistan, but in the world, so they can bring students from abroad and to increase experience and also make this learning experience an international one. So I'm very pleased to be here. I cannot be more thankful because it's a pleasant environment that I feel very well in it. Well, the other sciences I've seen here are the same level. Proud of what they're doing, well-equipped laboratories. The staff also train the best universities of the work experience. Some young, some not so young, but all of them was a kind of a light in their eyes, a spark in their eyes. And I feel like that all of them really want to make this university really the best You can see in the way they talk, in the way they show the results, their equipment, and they understand the situation. It's a new university, it's getting up and everything. So there's nothing hidden, nothing is a surprise. They know where they are. They are ready for the challenge. That's something. You can see that, and I hope they will succeed that. To be number one in Pakistan with the number of good institutions, it's a hard, I must be truthful, it's a hard way to go. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible. From what I've seen here, and from a private institution, the lab's full of equipment, full of reagents, so they have everything to be. But that takes time. Excellence is something of experience and time. Faculty present here, they have experience. They have to bring the experience with everyday activity in BHU to make this one of the top institutions of Pakistan. I don't see it possible, but I must say it will take time because you have also other institutions, but it's a good goal to have, to be the best. Yes. So if you're not the best, you're going to be one of the best. Being one of the best, you're within the best. That's, I think, what counts. The workshop has been a very interesting experience because, to say the truth, we had not very much time to prepare it. So we did the best we could. We informed the students what they were going to see. And I think by the sheer number of inscriptions from what we wrote down, that what we shows that we got it right. They were interested in the workshop. They came from very important universities, were all faculty members, a lot of experience, and they were keen to learn. So it was very interesting because we stayed from the beginning to late times in the afternoon, and the students still there making questions, making the activities in the lab, and the exchange of information, because people who came were very experienced people, maybe not on the subject we discussed here, but in others. So the discussion were in a high level, and it was it's a prime time. It's kind of a prime time, the workshop. I hope the students, and from what they said, the students go out with a good vision of this opportunity that Barrett Hodgson University has allowed them to have. And I think they did. They said in their comments that they were very happy. They felt very at ease here. The infrastructure allowed the workshop to run smoothly. The staff, the trained staff, the faculty and the technicians, the staff helped support the workshop. And I think it went very, very nicely, as expected.
The workshop is actually based on the snake venom diagnosis, the diagnostic parameters of snake venom antibody detection. So it's very nice, it's very informative in terms of serology, in terms of immunology, and particularly in the biosciences. All biosciences means biological sciences, not only immunology, not only microbiology, but all the biosciences.
This is a very good opportunity for the students who are involved in the research of biosciences, as protein estimation is one of the important procedure that should be fully understood by these students. Actually, the snake venom or the scorpion venom or the other venoms are very rare, which are not easily available, and after availability of that venom, to conduct this type of workshop, and I know that this is one of the workshops that is not easy to conduct because the expenses are very high in this. So but I found it very good, as a lot of things I'm learning from here, some of the formulas, some of the procedures, and I think that other participants are also going to get benefit from this.
This workshop will help me in promoting the science and quick and rapid diagnostic technologies in this regard. I'm very thankful for this, and it was a very learning and information oriented sessions that we have attended.
यहाँ पे आके काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला क्योंकि हम लोग एंटी वैनम वैक्सीन्स और इन सब के बारे में हमें कोई नॉलेज नहीं थी, तो हमें काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा, हैंड्स ऑन ट्रेनिंग थी। और दूसरा ये कि अगर बायोसाइंसेस की बात की जाए तो यहाँ पे क्योंकि मेरा मास्टर्स जो है वो माइक्रोबायोलॉजी डिपार्टमेंट से है, और यहाँ पे मैं देख रही हूँ कि अभी जो यहाँ का फाइनल प्रोडक्ट होगा, जो यहाँ के स्टूडेंट्स होंगे, उनका जो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल होगा वो कंपैरेटिवली थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट होगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हैंड्स ऑन ट्रेनिंग हर एक इक्विपमेंट पे दी जा रही है, जो कि बहुत अच्छी बात है। और बाकी जगहों पे भी ये करना चाहिए कि इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना चाहिए, इस टेक्निकों के बच्चों को हैंड्स ऑन ट्रेनिंग देनी चाहिए हर चीज़ के बारे में।
अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा यहाँ पे इस हवाले से कि स्नैक बाइट के हवाले से, क्योंकि इस तरह की यूनिक वर्कशॉप इससे पहले हमने अटेंड नहीं की थी कराची में कहीं पे भी। डिफरेंट तरह के वर्कशॉप और सेमिनार्स हमने अटेंड किए, लेकिन ये एक यूनिक थी इस हवाले से कि इसके ऊपर काम यानी बहुत कम हो रहा है हमारे यहाँ पाकिस्तान में। और जो प्रोडक्शन ऑफ वैक्सीन थे इसके बारे में भी हमें नहीं पता था कि कौन कौन सी कंपनी से जो बना रही है एंटी वेनम वैक्सीन के हवाले से, ये भी हमें पता चला। उसके अलावा पाकिस्तान में इस तरह के इसके यानी रिसर्च के क्या क्या मौके हैं वो भी हमें इससे काफ़ी पता चला।
ये काफ़ी अच्छा टाइम गुजरा हमारा। यहाँ पे हमें डिफरेंट फैकल्टीज़ दिखाई गई, जहाँ पे डिफरेंट इनकी फैसिलिटीज़ दिखाई गई, जो कि हमारे लिए काफ़ी अच्छा रहा इस हिसाब से कि जना अगर यहाँ से कोई ग्रेजुएट होता है तो वो प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस लेकर होता है, वो इंडस्ट्रियल एनवायरनमेंट के लिए बिल्कुल नींव नहीं होगा।
Okay, asking me to compare students from this workshop from other ones of the part of the world. The best thing is to see what's the characteristics you expect to see in students that come from workshop. As that they have the intent to learn, that they come here to discuss, and that didn't miss here. It is in abundance. The intent, the will to learn, to discuss. And we had here faculty members, doctors, professors, and they came as they were students. They came with that determination, that drive to learn. So I think that's the most important. The students who came, and that tells a bit about the Pakistani people. You know, like I said, they have their sights in the future. They are decided to make a difference. And that's all I can say. I was very pleased to have those students at my workshop. Not mine, but the workshop which we carry out here, because they came to participate, to learn, to discuss, and to take an experience to their university. That pleased me a lot. They didn't come to check, to do anything, to make, oh, I already know everything, I'm a professor. They came really decided to learn. So that's the best characteristic of scientists. They are always willing to learn. They are always excited with new information. And that is seen here and is seen in other places. So I think that's better put than to make comparisons. They don't lose nothing. They have what is needed for science. It's, excitation with the unknown. I can say now that I'm feeling at home here in Pakistan. I've been very well received by the people and friends around here. I'm feeling at home, really. I wake up, yes, I'm having breakfast, I speak to people, I come to work, going back, have a sleep, I discuss. So it's been nice. It's a very interesting country. It has its problems, like Brazil has its problems. It's a developing country like Brazil. Brazil has good things and bad things. Like Brazil, like football, soccer, have bad things like pollution, corruption, I must say that. And but also has a warm people who wants to see a better future, like in Pakistan. I've been here. I will take only the best remembers back, because I'm in touch with Brazilians, and I'm telling everyone, you should come here. It's not what we hear from media. It's completely different, It's a very warm people. They let you at ease. So I have just the best experience. I cannot say anything bad from Pakistan. Only that these 11 days, they have been very good, for me, very productive, and even as personally and professionally, they've been very, very good. I'm saying that I just have gained good things from being here. Like I said, I wish you invite me here. I'm to come back. I really enjoy it. It's been very, very interesting. I always say that you must learn. You must know that it's a sacrifice. It doesn't come easy. You must study, you must read, you must write, you must spend time in the lab. And I see here an institution can give everything, all the opportunity for students to learn. They just have to want to learn because the opportunities here, the infrastructure here, and I'll say again, the staff, the faculty members are top of mind. They're very good. You can talk to them. They see they have experience. They've been traveled, they've published, and they are just waiting to transfer much of that experience to the students so they can thrive again and be successful in their lives. The science, I don't want to be very optimistic and not pessimistic. Future of science. Well, it's always, how can I say, we always expect science to give answers to everything. But we are living in a society now that seems that most of it doesn't want answers. They don't want solutions. Some of them think it's good as it is. We're destroying the planet. The planet is giving signs of that. In many parts of the world, we're having problems with funding of science. Science can give you solutions, can give us solutions, but we may be running out of time for the human race to have a nice and decent life provided by goodwill of people, by respect, and by the knowledge of science. Maybe nature will catch up and not allow us to thrive and to do all the good science could do. Because there is always a tension of people think it's okay right now, they don't care about nature, they don't care about science, education. So science can provide solutions. But my personal view is that we are running out of time and we should do something.